My first question to you is, the head of your organisation, Anne Ferrelli, recently spoke on television about how she feels that abortion should be available for sex selection abortions. So that if a woman finds out that she's expecting a baby girl, but she wanted a baby boy, then that she should be in the grounds for an abortion. I think that most people would find it quite upsetting that anyone would think that a baby's life should be ended simply because she's a girl. My question is to you, do you think that abortion should be allowed on grounds of gender so that a woman can abort a baby girl if she wants a boy instead? The name of the programme was Loose Women.
Pardon?
The name of the programme she stated this on was Loose Women, which is a daytime programme here in Ireland.
Right, okay. So, I haven't seen the programme. I'll just say that outright. But...
Are you familiar with what statement she actually made in the programme?
So, I'm not familiar with the exact text of the statement, but what she may have been clarifying is that, in fact, abortion on gender grounds is not one of the 5 grounds for lawful abortion in the UK. So a woman may present to us initially stating that she wants to have an abortion on the basis of fetal sex. If that were the only reason that she put forward to have her abortion, we would not be able to perform that lawfully. If, though, a woman presented saying, I know that my pregnancy is, pick your fetal sex, and I am at risk of exclusion from my family, domestic violence, etc., then there may, in fact, be lawful grounds because that might then risk her physical or mental health.
My question was, do you think that abortion should be allowed on the grounds of gender? What do you think? Because your CEO seems to think that it should be one of them there. And she also stated on the same programme, when she was talking about sex selections, she said that it should always be down to the woman to make the decision for herself because she will live with it.
So, I absolutely do agree with the position that it is for the woman to decide when and whether she is ready to parent or have a child and put it up for adoption.
I'm talking gender selection.
So my point is that I feel that decisions about whether to continue pregnancy should sit with the woman herself. And as a doctor, and knowing the risks of continuing an unwanted pregnancy, I cannot imagine compelling a woman to have and continue a pregnancy for which she is unprepared.
My second question, on the same programme, your boss also said that she thinks the current time limit in England of 24 weeks or 6 months should be dropped. Once again, I think most people would be horrified at this talk which suggested that the life of a baby can be ended so easily. There was no question of attempts being made to save the baby's life, just that abortion should be available after 6 months. At the moment, under the law in England, abortion is allowed up to birth if a baby has a disability like Down syndrome. The members of this committee are already familiar with the frightening statistics that 90% of babies diagnosed with Down syndrome in the womb are aborted. My second question to you is, how many abortions have been carried out in your clinics where the reason given was that the baby had a disability? Have any of these abortions involved babies who have diagnosed with Down syndrome?
So, I will be honest and say that I don't have the numbers with me of the women that we treated with fetal anomaly, but I can certainly provide that to the committee at some later time. And I can also try to get the information about the indications for those terminations in cases of anomaly.
In your statement earlier on, you also stated that abortion is an extremely safe procedure, but the earlier the pregnancy is performed, the better for the woman's physical well-being. To the chair, I can't understand that an organisation has over 40 organisations in the UK. I'm asking 2 questions here at the moment, and I can't believe you come all the way over today and hasn't got them 2 answers to me. I'm very, very disappointed.
Haven't got
The two questions I can ask you: how many abortions have been carried out in your clinics, I'm not asking for any personal information. I'm just trying to give the people here a picture of what kind of an organisation or what kind of a charity you're involved with. And to me, it's a horrifying charity at the moment is that your CEO is encouraging gender selection, which is honestly, I said that here a few weeks ago here, and people were actually nearly shitting on me. To me, like a charity organisation in the UK, look at a selection of genders. I just can't understand that. Like, Chair, my third question, Chairperson, is